This photo by a Carbondale firefighter shows the rocks, mud, and tree limbs that slid off the mountain last night into the town of Basalt. It was a burn-scarred debris flow from the Lake Christine fire that burned last July.
Any rain that falls just the smallest amount is like water on the pavement, and it just runs off immediately, doesn't soak in, heads downhill. If we get enough rain, it starts taking debris with it, and that's where we get into the debris flow.
The National Weather Service says it can take as little as a quarter-inch of rain in 1 hour to trigger these debris flows. Radar estimates show a quarter-inch to more than an inch in an hour with yesterday's storms.
So we can see the perimeter of that fire, the burned area, and then as the storms move through that, we're keyed in on that. Oh, it's getting close to the burn scar, it's getting in it. Oh, here comes another one. So those are things we look on. We're very aware of where those fires happened, and we keep track of that.
The warning they issued said move immediately to higher ground.
When we put that kind of messaging in a warning, that's where we really think some bad stuff is happening, where this is a high-end flash flood, a debris flow.
In the Basalt and El Jebel area, most of the higher ground is in the burn scar, as seen in red on this graphic. Sometimes that higher ground might be in your own home.
If you're stuck in your house, just get to it's kind of the opposite of the tornado rules. Get to an interior room up high, in case the bottom part of your house fills full of debris.
The National Weather Service says burn scar flooding happens incredibly fast, and there is very little lead time in the warnings they issue. They say you shouldn't have to wait for a warning to come out to take action.
So people need to also rely on their own visual cues. Hey, it's raining pretty hard right where I am at. I live in a burn scar. Watch the forecasts early on, be prepared to evacuate.
Meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen, 9 News.
So the good news is that there are no reports of people being hurt in this flooding. But the National Weather Service said that if it had rained a little bit more or for a little longer, it could have been a lot worse, especially in that area below the Lake Christine burn scar.